Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is the Cosmic Creation 144. My name is Monse. Thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, like always, you already know what time it is. You are a real one. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. So I was gonna make this video yesterday, but I kind of felt like the message that was coming through wasn't fully realized yet, so I didn't. I was just gonna wait and see, because we've been picking up on a lot of karmic energy, and frankly, I'm over it, okay? But I mean, whatever. I think I know what we're gonna talk about today, but I'm just gonna get into the shuffling of these decks, because yo, I got a whole bunch of decks here. Okay, I don't know if y'all see that. I got a whole bunch of decks, okay? What the hell just happened? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so we got a whole bunch of decks. So, we're gonna see what Spirit wants to talk about. While I light this Palo Santo, whatever is left of my Palo Santo. Guys, the store where I normally go get it at has been closed. What the hell? And I'm like, open, please open. So let's just, there we go. If I touch it, I'm gonna fuck around and burn my fingers, y'all, okay? And we ain't got time for no burns today. So yesterday, I don't know if I said it, don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, all right? So, interesting. There's only one card flipped over in this African goddess deck, and that card is joy. And, ironically, I'm gonna say, there's a baby on this card. So, okay. Let's go back to yesterday, okay? So, I have notes, as always. I'm just going to go through them as I shuffle the deck so we can get into it. Make sure you get your snacks, you get your tea, you get your coffee, your water, your something. Oh, snap. I'm telling you, because the energy in the air is very... Okay, thank you. Joyous. It's very joyous. The card was joy and crazy. I had already started the video, and I got a phone call. And so since I wasn't even like 2 seconds into the video, I was like, fuck it, let me just answer, see what they want, blah, blah, blah. And I was shuffling the ancestor deck. This is giving Ace of Swords, yes? Okay, so, and the card that fell out was Victorious. So this, I feel like it's very fitting because of what I'm about to talk about. So yeah, I found this interesting as well, that this card fell out of this deck. We got Wounded Healer, Worthiness, and Fearless Love. So, I was meditating yesterday, and I kept hearing tiger flower, tiger flower. I'm like, what the hell is a tiger flower? I've never heard of a tiger flower day in my life. I'm like, what in the heck is that? So I was like, I'll just see what it is when I'm done meditating, praying, and everything, right? Bridget, inner fire. Don't do it. Not today. Not today. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Look, it's so crazy. It flipped over on Gaia. It says silent spirit. Earth connecting, stay rooted, and trust in faith. Very interesting. I'm telling you. Yes.
I fell off.
Huh?
I fell off over there. Naughty.
I don't know. Okay. There you go, girl. Her birthday was, my daughter's birthday was on Saturday. She turned 4, but today's Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. It's still her birthday. It's still her birthday. Hell, I don't blame her. Shit, it'd be my birthday the whole month of September, okay? Punch it in the comments. Let me know when is your guys' birthday. If your birthday's in September, September when? Or in July, July when? Spiritual force fields. Okay, yeah, so I just kept hearing tiger flower, tiger flower. I was like, I'll look it up once I'm done meditating and we'll see what's going on with that. So I saw, so my punk ass ex-husband he liked to work in the garden a lot. Oh my goodness. He liked to work in the garden a lot, and he planted this flower one time, and that's the flower that spirit kept showing me. But I don't know what the heck it's called. I have to like look and look and look for it because I have no clue what it's called. Okay. But spirit was showing me that particular flower. It was very the flower was unique. Okay, I've never seen a flower like that before, and maybe that's why I was getting tiger flower, because of what it looks like, right? So I saw the flower like this, right? Like this is the flower, and it was like this, and I saw how it like blossomed, and right when it blossomed, it opened up completely. You were right in the center. And I'm not going to say that this is a divine feminine read because I don't feel like it is, but I did see a woman in the middle of the flower blooming. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Okay, yeah, so there was a woman in the middle of that flower. So I don't know. So that flower, that spirit was showing me, it was pink, yellow, and white. So I don't know, those colors could be beneficial for some of you guys. So then when I finally was done meditating and everything, right, I went and I looked up tiger flower, and the only thing that kept coming up was tiger lily. Was tiger lily, tiger lily, tiger lily, okay, was the only thing that was coming through. So I don't know, I don't know what this means. Okay, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. The reason for the flower, maybe some of you are like blossoming right now at this very moment, or as we speak, says spirit. You're blossoming as we speak. Hold on, because the cards were like in the way. Yeah, you're blossoming as we speak. Some of you can be feeling like, well, I'm not doing anything. How the hell am I blossoming if I'm not doing shit? I'm just sitting here waiting on spirit so I can bust the next move. You already, look what flipped over. Trust the process. Trust that it's happening. Okay? And so, maybe some of you can use this time to maybe take a nap. I was gonna say, honestly, maybe rest a little bit. Okay? Because I feel like that as well. That's why today I was like, you know what? I'm not putting on no makeup. I'm not getting dressed. Well, you know what I mean, like getting ready. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna be lazy today. Spirit was like, hell no, you ain't. Yeah, I'm talking to a starseed. Okay. Yeah, spirit was like, no, you're not. You better get up and get this message out. So I was like, okay. And so tiger lily, right? Tiger lily, tiger lily. I was like, what the heck is that about? So actually, you know what? Let's find out real quick. I don't even know why I didn't do this earlier, even before I came on here, to look up the meaning of a tiger lily, at least the spiritual meaning of a tiger lily. So, oh yeah, we're about to find out right now together. I have my laptop right here, so we're gonna find out. Also, I am I was seeing with the tiger lily, that tiger lily is a fierce orange. When I tell you, I mean, if you know what a tiger lily is, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, Google it. That freaking, I was going to say fire lily. You see what I'm saying? It's like a fierce orange, like a, hold on, guys. Yeah, so it's a very, some of them are like a very soft, almost transparent orange. And that is the color of that other flower I was talking to you guys about. So the tiger lily represents, it says courage, confidence, and a touch of pride. It does also represent prosperity, wealth, and a good fortune stemming from its association with the powerful tiger. In some cultures, it is linked to passion, love, devotion, making it a flower that conveys strong emotions. Okay, so this makes sense. Because today, I was, again, I meditated today again, and Spirit was showing me Mother Mary with her husband, right? And they were just admiring their precious child, which we all know her husband is Joseph and her child was Jesus. What is going on with my phone? You guys seeing that? I hope you see that? I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. What the hell? Quit it. It's really making me mad. I hope you guys were able to see that. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Yeah, so, okay. Now I understand why it's a tiger lily. Hold on, y'all. Let me... Okay. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on with the phone. Okay, thought it, like, is cool, and then it's not cool, and then I saw myself hella dark, and then... I don't know. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully it's good. Because as soon as I started talking about Mother Mary and Joseph and Jesus, the phone want to act funny. 222 as I'm saying that. Fuck out of here. I rebuke you again in the name of Jesus. Yeah, so Spirit was showing me, I was just seeing Mother Mary. Okay, Mother Mary admiring her baby in a crib. And all I would see from that crib, though, was like a ray of beaming light. It was almost like the Holy Spirit was in that crib. That's how bright that light was shining. And you know what that's telling me? Because at first, I just saw Mother Mary. And then after, and then, at first I only saw Mother Mary. And then after, I saw, Joseph, right? And I was like, Joseph. Okay, Joseph was sold into slavery, right? By his jealous siblings, okay? But Joseph would identify the prophetic dreams that the pharaohs would have in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like because I think there was like 12 of them in total, if not more. I don't remember how many siblings he had. But in between all those siblings, one of them was chosen. One of them was I just heard handpicked by God. Well, yeah, right, because the Holy Spirit showed up to Joseph and told Joseph that the baby that Mary was carrying was a miracle. That's how thank you, Spirit, that's how the plan was. It was God's plan. That's how God intended it. That's how God wanted it to be. For her not to be afraid to have that baby and him not to be afraid to marry her and raise that child. Or be that child. Or be with her because of that child. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he's not the one that 444 as I'm saying this. Okay, so what I'm getting is that whoever you are, you are about to come into union with somebody that either you're already pregnant, and either you don't know and this person is going to raise this baby, and you guys are not even going to be, you guys are going to find out later that this is a spirit baby full of gifts. Maybe that's why the starseed card came out as well. Maybe that's why I was seeing that beam of light coming out of that crib. Because whatever babies you guys are about to have, they are going to be spiritual babies. And that's that. Spiritual babies that can tell other people their prophetic dreams, that can explain the prophetic dreams to them, that can make miracles happen, that can move mountains. I'm hearing move mountains, that can move mountains, that can change the world is what I'm hearing. 555 as I'm saying that. Speaking of change. Thank you, Spirit. Woof. You guys, I'm feeling the energy. Oh, this is great. Also, after seeing that color, right, I was like, okay, so there's orange, there's yellow, there's pink. But what I was getting more than anything was red, not pink. It was red. So it was giving like root chakra, solar plexus chakra, and sacral chakra. And this is all like from here down. Right? So, I mean, hold on. Y'all was fucking choking. Y'all was fucking I love you, baby robot Anthony.
I love you.
Sorry, my kids. Your girl was choking. I'm telling you. Somebody doesn't want this to get out because, again, like I said in my last video, the devil does not want sacred unions coming together, twin flames coming together, divine partners coming together, divine beings coming together. And you know what I'm also getting? I'm also getting that if you are already going through a spiritual awakening, right? And you are already on your path, on your journey, doing what you need to be doing, thank you, Spirit, doing what needs to be done, says Spirit, is what you're doing. You're not at a standstill. You're not stuck, okay? I know it might feel like that, trust me, but you're not. Okay, so if you are on your journey, on your path, whoever is coming your way might not be as spiritually elevated as you are. And you might be coming into union so you can kind of boost their spirituality up more. If that makes sense. I think I made a video talking about that. It was when I was touching on the divine feminine a lot. In one of those videos, I mentioned that us as divine feminines have to help our divine masculine, have to pray for the divine masculine, that they find their way, not to us specifically, but to find their way to God. Because the moment that they find the way to God, they find you. Because you are, look at that fucking gnat. It literally was just about to hit my eye. The moment that they find God is the moment now where they can now find you. Because the moment that they're still like with the veil over their eyes when it comes to their spirituality, then they can't come towards you. They can't. So even if they're tapped in a little bit, it does give them the opportunity to be, it opens the door. Thank you, Spirit. It opens the door for them to be able to come towards you. Right? Because they're coming towards you, like, let's just say semi-healed or maybe fully healed and semi in their mission. Thank you, Spirit, on their mission. Okay? So that's another one. So we got decks on top of decks on top of decks. I'm gonna take the sweater off. Guys, doesn't this guy remind you of Merlin? If you know, you know. I've been into those times. I've been saying it, that I've been into those times. But this literally looks like Merlin. And I love it. I love all the wizardy. I just don't like that it says cookies right there. But I can live with it. It's so cute. You guys love it? It's so cute. I bought it at Cookies if you can't tell. But It was super cute. This is giving me very like alchemy. It's giving me wizard. It's giving me magic. I love every bit of it. Okay. Hold on. All right, y'all. I had to take the sweater off. I was starting to get hot. Y'all know when the motherfuckers, when we start to channel, we get hot, we get itchy, it be popping off. So,
Mommy,
huh?
you don't want to figure the basura.
It's good, girl.
No.
All right, let's just get it started and see what we got in the energy.
Here.
So, yeah, so the sacral chakra is, you know, actual energy, creativity. The, what was it? The root chakra is safety, security, stability. And the solar plexus is self-esteem, pleasure, willpower. Enemy, watch your back try to come out. Yeah, so I feel like those are all the things, right? That I just saw anxiety too. I think all those things go hand in hand with starting a relationship with somebody, starting a family with somebody, having a baby, things like that, right? It's the root. The root is it's your safety, it's your security, it's your stability. All of that is like the foundation of what you want to raise a family on. Thank you, Spirit. Right? Obviously, the sacral is the actual energy that comes from that, the creativity, right? Your creativity comes from that as well. Obviously, you need that, the actual energy, right? To be able to be passionate with your person to create this child. I'm getting child energy, you guys. Okay, I can't help it. Okay, so let's get it popping, y'all. What is that going on, Spirit? Wow. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Family and security. Didn't I just talk about that for the root chakra? Guys, when I tell you that I can't make this shit. Confirmation. I can't make. Hold on. Think about it before you be having these spiritual babies, okay? I'm just kidding. So I just talked about the root chakra. Okay, safety, security, stability, and look what the first card that comes out. It says family and security. Obviously, you want to raise this family on a stable foundation, on a secure foundation, meaning a home, a good job. I don't know, money, a good paying job, that what's that word? Financial. Thank you, Spirit. Financial security. Okay, before starting this family. I mean, yeah, I put safety, security, and stability. But it should be like stability, security, safety. With security and safety ends up being the same thing, right? Check this out. We have intimacy and bonding. Okay? And what does that lead to? Bro, I think I just hit somebody's thoughts. I just think I tapped into somebody's thoughts. Moving on. It leads to bliss and happiness for you. This is how you're going to feel when you come into this union, when you, like, you know what Spirit's saying? This union is your final union. This is it. You're not going to need no other. You're not going to be looking for no other. You're not going to need no other. No one. You're going to have everything. Oh my God. You're going to have sex, good time, regrets, mistakes, and marriage and sacred union flipped over. But yeah, Spirit is saying you're not going to need anybody else. This is it. This is all you're going to need. And with this intimacy and bonding, you know what this is giving me? That even though you guys might have a family and children and this and that, you guys are not going to forget about each other. Right? You're not going to be like thank you, Spirit. You're not going to be overwhelmed where you're like, oh my God, work and the kids and the house and no. This is I just heard it's going to be an equal give and take. Maybe you were in a situation before and you had children or kids or a child with somebody else that didn't do a motherfucking thing. And you carried everything on your back. You carried everything on your own. You took care of the house. You took care of the husband, of the wife. And you took care of the bills. And you cooked. And you cleaned. And you took care of the babies. Picked them up from school. Dropped them off from school. Made them their lunch. Took them their shower. Read them their bedtime story. Like, you took care of everything. Meanwhile, the other person is just sitting on the couch scratching their ass. Right? This is not that. This is definitely not that. This is, Spirit says it's an equal give and take. This is going to be the type of person that's going to see you doing something, right? And is going to say, baby, you know what? Go have a seat. I'll finish it off. But you don't know what I'm doing. Go relax over there. However it comes out, it comes out. Like, this person, I feel, is going to teach you. Look, it says whole and inner growth. That's what I was going to say. I feel like you are somebody that's so used to being on 24/7. And maybe this is the reason why I said in the beginning of the video, maybe you should take this time to chill. To really chill. Right? Because you're probably like, girl, you're probably telling me do this, do that, and I ain't even doing shit. Spirit hasn't even shown me what I'm going to do next. It's for a reason. Maybe I'm not the first person or not the first reader that tells you that maybe you need to go and sit down somewhere. And you're probably thinking, bitch, I'm always sitting down. Yeah, but are you? No, you sit down and think about, I wonder what I got to do next. I wonder what my next mission is. I wonder when this is going to happen that they said in that one video. And I wonder when so you're not really sitting down. You're sitting down, but your mind is still going. You know, I saw this. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is showing me what I saw yesterday. So me and my son, me and my oldest, we've been hanging out a lot, watching movies together, okay? And so we watched The Wood yesterday. If you haven't seen that movie, go and watch it. Cute movie, hella funny. But there's a Geico commercial that came out. And I wasn't paying attention to the commercial until like the very end where the guy says, remember, you're watching the TV, not supervising it. And my son hella laughed, right? But I didn't laugh. The way I took that was basically exactly what he said. Sit down and watch the TV. Watch it. Like, really pay attention to the television. Right? Because when you sit down, but your mind is still going, but you're sitting down, you're not watching the TV. You're supervising it. You know? You understand what I'm saying? I hope you're clocking what the fuck I'm putting down. All right? Because yesterday when it was said, I very much felt that it was like a synchronicity from Spirit. Okay, like really watch the TV. Like if you're going to say, oh, I want to watch that show I haven't watched in like a minute, and it's a good ass show, I'm going to go watch it. But you sit down, you turn on the TV, you put the show on, and the show is going, the movie's going, but your mind is on like, well, when is my person coming? When is this going to happen? Well, Spirit said, oh, well, Spirit showed me, and da-da-da-da-da, and ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, right? Ex-lover, old spark tried to come out. Ugh. Right? So no, that's you supervising the television. That's not you watching the television. Okay? So I don't know. That was very specific for somebody. And every time, because I saw that damn commercial like 3 times yesterday as we were watching that movie. But yeah, it was very much that way Spirit was saying. It's like sit down and watch it. Because I'm not going to lie. At first I sat down and I put my earbuds in. And I was going to listen to a video while I was watching the movie. Okay? Pretty much supervising the TV. And my son was like, we got divine intervention time for reflection is going on underneath family. Yeah, my son was like, if you do that, you're not even going to be listening to the movie. So I was like, all right. We got safety and comfort and romance and feelings. All right. And this is, again, safety and security for the root chakra. Okay, for the root chakra, it's safety and security. And this is going under intimacy and bonding. Again, I feel like that's what it's going to be. You are going to be in a situation, again, bliss and happiness. This is going under bliss and happiness. This is it. You do not need nobody else. This person, whoever you are, your person coming your way, is someone that is going to fill your cup, says Spirit. This is somebody that's going to overflow your cup. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's pointing me at this waterfall here. Oh. This is your person. You remember how I said that your person might already have had his or her spiritual awakening, but you might need to give them a little push? Look at that person there. That person's like, all right, Spirit, I'm here. Just, what do I need to do? Like, I feel like this is, I feel like this is someone who is sad. This is someone who is sad, who feels alone, who feels trapped. And they had enough of feeling that way. And they just got on their knees. They had, oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. They had their breakdown. They had their breakdown. And in the moment they had their breakdown, it's like that tower, right? When you have your tower, that moment you're like, you get on your knees and you just roll over to God. You don't complain. You don't bitch. You don't accuse God. You don't, no. God, help me. I do not want to live like this no more. And this is what I'm getting. This person is saying exactly that. And this person now, this waterfall here is, again, it's just going to be an overflow of your cup. This person is going to be the overflowing of your cup. I literally see a cup, like a cup. Una copa, but the gold ones. Like, you know, the ones that they show in movies, like the Game of Thrones and things like that. Those cups that they drink their wine in and stuff like that is what Spirit is showing me. Because it's not a glass, it's a cup. I don't know what they're called back then, but yeah, that's what it's showing me. And with this, it's what it's giving. It's like an overflow. So once this person showed up in the presence of God like this, hands up, with an open heart and a willing to heal, Spirit said, okay, now you go. Now you go. And that's why you have safety and romance coming in after that. Look, this is a fated meeting. Wow. I almost was going to cry. I'm not even going to lie. The person who's coming your way has been through some shit, dude. I just heard hell and back. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard hell and back. You know what I'm also getting with all these cards here? Look, it says hook up one night stands. The heck is that about? The hell is that about? I feel like this is going to be, you both are going to feel like this, like an overflow. Because I feel like your person has never, okay, then maybe that's the thing. Your person has never felt like that with anybody. Maybe they were too busy hooking up one night stands with motherfuckers. And they're tired of living that life. Maybe whatever one night stands they had. See, look, we got single, not in a relationship. And this is going under divine intervention. Maybe this person is working on themselves after doing this whole, running around, dipping it low and whatever the fuck they were doing, right? Spreading it wide. They don't want to live like that no more. They want somebody. They want something real. They want someone real. They want someone genuine, says Spirit. Maybe they were cool when it was like, yeah, I'm single, not in a relationship. You feel me? I can hop from bed to bed and, you know, just protect myself and hop from bed to bed, from this to that, and not have no relationship, no this, no that, when deep down inside, that's what they wanted the whole time. But for whatever reason, they didn't give it to themselves. Why? Why weren't they doing... Wait! It says missing you, I think, is the one that came out. Hold on. Yeah.
Mommy.
What up?
Mommy. The chicken my little diaper.
Okay.
He was eating.
It says missing, thinking of you. Why are they stuck together? It says single parent responsibilities. Friends and influences. Okay. So, some of you, I've been picking this up a lot. I've been picking this up a lot towards where there's somebody that was in your energy that it didn't take off and da-da-da, blah-blah-blah. This person just doesn't, okay. This person, either this person has kids or you have kids. But this is the, I feel like this is the problem with this person. The fact that there's maybe kids already involved and they don't know if they can handle that kind of responsibility. And their friends, right? Friends, influences are probably like, nah, because this is going right under hookup and one night stand. So their friends are probably like, nah, like, bro, like, we be having fun doing this. If you get in a relationship with a guy or a girl, like, they're going to be, like, always on your ass. No, mommy, they're going to be always on your ass. And this person has kids. You don't want that type of responsibility. But they miss you. They know that you're single, not in a relationship. They're single, not in a relationship.
That's you?
Yeah. Like, they're doing the work. And they know, okay. So this is somebody who already knows how they feel about you, right? But they're kind of getting influenced on the sidelines to not fuck with you because either you have kids. This is giving, you're the one that has kids, okay? Well, we have awakening, distant future, divine feminine flipped over. Okay. But I feel like this distant future is right now. Somebody has awakened to their divine feminine. So let's see. Yeah, I've been picking that up a lot. So somebody's been asking around, like, what do you think? Like, she's dope, right? She's cool, right? She's like this, he's like that, right? He's this, he's that, and the other, right? I should go for it, right? And probably his friends are like, nah, because what's going to happen to, like, the hookups we be having with people and the parties and the hanging out and the this and the that? Like, you're going to kill it. And then this person's like, yeah, I don't want to give that up. But then they think about you, and then the only... Okay, I'm going to have to... Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, but I feel like this person's going to come to you. Because they can't hide what they're feeling. And it doesn't matter that the homies tell them, like, no, don't do it. Family members can be like, nah, she's too old. Or she's older than you. Or he's older than you. Like, nah, you're still in your prime. Like, I feel like it's that kind of... Later. Anything else? No. ¿Qué te dije?
Chocolate.
Later.
Now. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, she just closed the door. Hold on. I want to try something because Spirit's telling me to just pick. Let me see. Hold on. So I have 12 cards on here. Spirit is just telling me to pick from the top. So I'm just going to do that. Okay? I'm just going to pick from the top. Oh my God. Oh my God. The first one is karma. I can't. The fuck? Abundance. Unexpected money. Faith. Courthouse. Oh my God. High honor. My fuck. Karmic femme. Thief. Boss. The fuck? Poverty. Bondage. Oh my God. An awakening. You guys. Spirit, what is this? Did somebody take something from you? The stupid ass karmic femme?
Mommy!
Hold on. Who's this karmic femme spirit? Oh my God. I asked who the karmic femme was and divine feminine came out. So there's a karmic femme who oh my God. There's a karmic femme who's about to eat shit. That's literally what I heard. About to eat shit. Because whoever the fuck this karmic femme is, she came for you and she came for you hard, honey. For you. She came for you and she came for you hard. She came for your abundance. She came for your money. I heard she came for your man. She came for everything that you have. This bitch right here. Look it. We had abundance. She came for that. We had unexpected money. She came for that. We have high honor here. I feel like she was running her mouth so you wouldn't be seen in this light. Right? Maybe because you are. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe because people do see you in this energy, that you speak the truth, that you tell the truth, that you don't lie, that you don't walk around fucking with people, right? You don't attack people verbally, physically, spiritually. Like, you mind your business. Oh my God. And the wind just blew hella hard. I'm telling you guys, the past couple of days that I've been filming outside and things like, hasn't it been like beautiful? And you see how it looks today? Hella foggy since Sunday. It's been like that. I feel like that's what's happening to who. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So Spirit is reminding me, I don't know if I was dreaming or if it was a vision. So, but what I saw was when I closed my eyes, I saw hella people just like that. Like, and they looked like zombies. And I feel like that's going to be the people that came for us. I'm going to say us. I'm going to throw myself in there because motherfuckers, they don't care. They come from motherfuckers regardless, right? So I feel like the people that came for us, the people that wanted us like this, that wanted us bound to them, right? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this is not, she didn't come, okay, so don't put yourself in a box, okay? This is not particularly for a divine feminine. She wanted to portray herself as a fucking divine feminine, but she was a karmic the whole fucking time, is what it is. So even if you're a divine masculine, put yourself where you go, okay? But this is what it's giving, that this bitch tried to portray herself as a divine feminine, but motherfuckers are now seeing like, bitch, this is who you are. You ain't, the collective is the divine feminine, the divine masculine, not you. Okay? And this is what she did. This is what she wanted. But this right here is how I saw people in my vision. They looked skinny, like their clothes was hanging off of their bodies. My video cut off, but whatever. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people are awakening to this. The fact that this is not a karmic, I'm sorry, that this is not a divine feminine, it's a karmic femme. Okay? Put yourself wherever you go. It could be a karmic masculine, whatever. But this person's about to fucking get their asses handed to them. And I don't know what it is that they stole. We got abundance and unexpected money here. This could definitely be about some money. Okay? A property, something. It can be something. But this is you right now. You're in your faith. You're not worried about anything. And I feel like this boss energy is going to be... it's some type of official. Maybe you're going to get handed some paperwork or get told something about this situation or something. Wow. Spirit. I thought we were going to go based on what we already saw, but I guess not. Like, yeah. You know what I also feel? I feel that whoever works for or with this karmic femme is getting this as well. I feel like you're not the only person that they tried to do this to. Okay? And so whoever helped her, like, you know what I just heard? That song, what's her name? Dido, I think her name is, where she goes, I will go down with this ship. Yeah, this bitch is going down with the ship. Because I feel like she does not want, thank you, Spirit. She doesn't, because I think she says that in the movie, in the song, there would be no white flag above my head. She's not waving the white flag. She's not surrendering, is what it's giving. She will never surrender. Spirit is saying she will never surrender. She'd rather go to jail. If that's where the fuck she's going, she'd rather go to jail. Joshua, the power is within you. Okay? The power is, oh my God, again, look, the cosmic Magdalene, remember who you are. So for some of you, this is the union. It's like a Mary Magdalene and Jesus union, right? They were a sacred union. They were counterparts. They were twin flames. They were divine beings, divine souls. They were equal partners, is what this is giving, is what I'm getting. Whoever's coming is going to be your equal. Ooh, you know, oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. I just got chills. I heard This person's going to fit you like a glove. And I literally saw una manita like this. This person's going to fit you like a glove. Oh my God, and this is the second time I see this. The angel of Rosalind, it says, behold the mystery. As I was shuffling this deck, I saw this too. And then it says the guardian, be on your guard. Maybe from this stupid ass karmic. Ugh, God. Maybe some of you don't even know your powers fully yet. Like, I'm getting somebody that's very powerful that just doesn't even know just yet just how much power they have. We have blessed be incoming messages. Thank you, Spirit. What did I say about this dang boss energy? That it was like an official. It was an official, right? That was gonna tell you, give you a message, let you know this boss energy right here. Somebody's about to bring you in a message. Either, I just heard a message from the divine. So the divine is sending this person towards you. Oh, like I said in the beginning, it's all part of God's plan. It's all part of God's plan. This incoming message. It says, blessed be. You're a blessed bee, and because you are a blessed bee, you're sweet, you're loving, you're kind, right? You're not a fucking karmic, you're divine. You're a divine being, masculine or feminine, it does not matter. You are divine. Okay? It says, I am the grail. Hold on to your power. It wasn't I'm sorry if that was loud. I just told you that. I just told you that you don't know how powerful you are. Hang on to it. If you guys, okay, for example, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it how many times I have to say it. If you're doing something right now, or you're thinking of doing something right now, but you haven't done it because you're like, oh, well, no, I've never done that before. Like if you want to make pizza, and you want to open a pizza shop for kids after school, so you know you want to make a little joint like that so high school kids can go kick it after school, right? And you know your pizza, you're like, fuck, but I never started a business and I don't even know how to make pizza, and then but you do it anyways, and your joint ends up being like the joint that's popping on the weekends. Shit, your shit's popping Monday through Sunday. You got kids up in there. You got families up in there. You have parties up in there. And you're like, who knew? You knew. I feel like this is what it's saying. The grail, it says, hold on to your power. Again, there's nothing that you cannot do. There's just really not. Especially because faith did come out. Especially with faith. Especially with, you know, that something is, you know, it's gonna take off. Like you have, I'm hearing drive. You have the drive. Queen of the Sun, it says nothing is lost that cannot be found. And I was just gonna say that you are that kind of person that you're like, well, it didn't work out, ni modo. I tried it though. I gave it my all. I gave it my 1000%. And if it didn't pop off, it's cool. Right? It says here, nothing is lost that cannot be found. So maybe like you're like, fuck, okay, I tried to open up the business like this, right? But it didn't work. So then you go back to the drawing board is what Spirit is saying. You go back to the drawing board and you're like, I can't with Spirit right now. I really can't. So you go back to the drawing board, right? And you tweak things a little bit, and you tweak it here and you tweak it there, and you're like, cool. And then bam, all it needed was a little tweak. So you're not the person that if it didn't work out the first time, you're like, oh fuck, this is what the fuck I get for doing this, and You're not in that energy. You're like, all right, cool. I know I gave it my 1000. So let's go back to the drawing board. Uy, me pica, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm on it. Let's go back to the drawing board and do what needs to be done. And then bam. Okay? And look what's on the bottom of the deck. We have holding the seed. Fertility. And what am I just talking about? Starting a business. Some of y'all need to start a business. Because this is confirmation. This doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're going to have a baby. Okay? Fertility, you can be birthing an amazing idea, an amazing project, an amazing connection with somebody. That is a birth of something, of an amazing love, an everlasting love is what Spirit is saying. Okay? So this doesn't necessarily have to mean a child. But again, some of you y'all need to get it together. Okay? Is what it's giving right now. So maybe oh my God, I can't. It says, awake in the dream. Embrace new possibilities. This is, okay. Some of you need to get it popping. I'm talking to somebody here that don't come for me in the comments, okay? Do not come for me in the comments. I'm going to say it how I'm hearing. Some of you guys are slacking off. This is what Spirit is saying right now. It's like you have the idea right in front of your face, says Spirit, but you're not taking it. What are you scared of? I don't know. Maybe that's why I said the pizza joint, right? That's starting a business. That is starting a business. Okay, this is, and again, right here, look at divine counterparts. Okay, awake in the dream. Embrace new possibilities. You know what this is taking me back to as well? That the video I did where I was talking about that maybe the person that is coming your way is not typically... Ooh, I just saw that orb. I hope you guys saw that orb. Yeah, that the person coming your way might not typically be your type. Okay, but it's all you're gonna ever need. So don't throw it away, is what Spirit's saying. Oh my God. Maybe some of you, again, I think I talked about that, right? That I said maybe you always like tall guys or tall girls and you're about to get a short guy or a short girl. And you're like, nah, I'm good. She's too short. He's too... Nothing's going to stop me from recording. It says the tree of life. Peace. Yeah, so do not. Ooh. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Do not shy away from what you know to be your type or normal or whatever. Look at what we have here. We have divine inheritance, positive flow. Again, inheritance. This is, you know what this is giving me also? This is giving me maybe that you come from the lineage of Mary Magdalene and Jesus. Okay? Or maybe from the line of Mother Mary and God. From their lineage. Because it was Mother Mary and Joseph who were watching their baby, seeing admiring their baby in that crib. Maybe you're this divine child. It's not that you're gonna have a divine child. Maybe it's that you are this divine being. And because you are this divine being, you come from this very strong, powerful lineage of light. You're about to receive all these blessings, and these motherfuckers who came for a divine child are about to be out here in these streets looking like fucking zombies. Like the demons that they were trying to push upon you, okay, are gonna eat their asses up because it didn't eat you up. Nothing happened to you because you are divinely protected. I mean, hell, we got Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Mother Mary, Joseph, God, your ancestors, like, and this is you. You're like at peace. With faith and peace, this is you. You probably don't even know all this shit is going on. Right? You probably don't even know all this shit is going on. Look, we have Magdalene, clear visions. Your vision is clear. You know, I feel like you know who this fucking karmic femme is. Or karmic masculine, however, right? You know who they are. You know what they've done. Or at least if you don't know with receipts, you intuitively know. And you're about to find out with receipts. Okay? It's what it's giving. Mary with the alabaster jar. It says, ask questions. Oy. So maybe with this boss energy, right, comes through to tell you this, that, and the other. Ask questions. Who are you? Make them show their badge. Make sure that this is funny, right? Yeah, interesting. Make sure that you're asking this boss energy, this official energy, to show you their badge. Okay? Make sure that if they're like, oh, this is the paperwork. No, bitch, give me that shit over here. Let me read it. Let my lawyer read it. Okay? Let's not get played out here in these streets. Wow. Interesting. You know, I have other decks out here, but I'm not really feeling called to them. Let me pull from this. Ooh, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you should be fucking scared. Shit. I'd be fucking scared too. If I knew that I was fucking with motherfuckers that didn't need to be fucked with. Oh my God, we got discernment. Again, ask questions. This is for somebody. Ask questions. Make sure you're asking questions. Who, what, where, and why. Okay? Do not stay quiet. I feel like that's the reason why they keep fucking with my throat. My mouth. Because they don't want you to be asking questions. Maybe you're already asking questions. Maybe you're already out here speaking the truth on these motherfuckers. And they're trying hella hard to get you to shut up. And you just won't. Little do they know that you never will. You just never will. That's it. Interesting. Or is that all that needed to come out? To make sure you use good discernment? Okay. We got focus came out. Damn. Interesting. Attraction. Woo. We have change. You're attracting change. Just use your discernment along the way, okay? Obviously, not all change is good change, so... Or maybe you're being asked to flow with the change. Because the way things are, like with this lightning and things like that, or like, I was going to say maybe... Because that resistance did come out. It flipped over, but I didn't pull it out. All right, y'all. I'm going to try to wrap it up real quick because they're playing with me. Faith. Stay in your faith. Second card. The second card that comes out. Faith. It came out in the other deck too. So trust it. Don't resist this change. Okay? Look, on the bottom of the deck, we have the unexpected. Trust this unexpected change that's coming. Okay, because it's for you. It's happening for you. It's not happening to you. Okay, let's see if the Ascended Masters want to say something, and then we'll wrap it up, you guys. Wow. This was a very, I want to say, weird message. Okay, because I thought it was going to be about love since we had Mary and Joseph here, but no. I feel like whoever, okay, for example, right, if your Mary is the one that's coming your way and you're Joseph, right? Because, I mean, we have devoted warrior. Let God's love hold you in strength. This is another card of faith. This is another card to stay in your faith. Okay? Nada. Yeah, that is another card to stay in your faith, guys. Let's see. It says Seraphis Bay. It says, we're talking about change, right? It says action to grow. Make the necessary changes. Again, tweak whatever needs to get tweaked for you to continue moving forward. Okay? Don't worry about none of this other shit that's happening. Don't worry about none of this other shit that's happening, because Spirit's going to take care of it. Okay? And you're about to you're gonna receive the message anyways. It's crazy that I said her card, Bridget. Inner fire. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. Again, whatever you are thinking of doing, want to do it. Do not be afraid, because that one thing you want to start off doing is going to lead you to your path, to what the mission that God has for you. Again, like I said, if you have, I'm gonna leave this message right here, okay, because my phone keeps cutting off for whatever reason. Whatever it is you want to do is what you're meant to be doing in order for you to start on your journey. So like I said, if you want to start that pizza joint, maybe you're meant to do that so you can work with kids. Maybe your mission is to keep kids off of these streets, right? Maybe you have a place, a pizza joint that only serves soda and juice and pizza. And you have an arcade and like a lot of fun shit what kids can do and spend their time and, quality time and stuff like that. And maybe even the arcades are free. Maybe kids don't even have to ask their parents for money so they can go hang out at your spot. And maybe your spot becomes the spot so kids get off these streets and they don't get into gangs and they don't get into drugs or alcohol. Or maybe kids that come from like abusive homes, right? Parents that abuse drugs, parents that abuse alcohol, parents that abuse them mentally, physically, however, right? Your place becomes the spot, is what I keep hearing. The spot. 111 as I'm saying that. You see what I'm saying? It's like falling into what your purpose. Yeah, so your place is the spot. Look, it says, let your passion lead you to your purpose, your inner fire. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to accomplish? Okay, whatever it is, go ahead and do it. Stop thinking that I can't do it because I've never done it and it's never been a thing of mine. Stop all that. That's just negative thoughts that you shouldn't be having anyway. Okay? Let's see if the fucking phone doesn't want to, let's just see if the phone doesn't cut off, and go ahead and ask your question for the pendulum, you guys, okay? I really want to continue to do the pendulum for you guys, so ask your questions. Hopefully the fucking phone doesn't start tripping. I don't know. I was getting a lot of ancestral things, so I was like, let's see, but no. No. So, you ready? Here we go. The answer was a yes, and I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe. Till next one. Bye-bye.